2nd and 15 coming up for McDade and the Rampage. Clock moving. The Rampage with a 42-24 lead here, and they're trying to exhaust the clock. McDade wants to pass again.
Great protection.
He has Dwayne Hill, who drops the ball. Hill lays the ball on the turf, scooped up by Thomas. Andra Thomas, already with 1 touchdown on the night. He returns this one, and now he loses it.
I think it bounced back into his hands, though. Gerald Jackson was the one that re-stripped that ball after it was recovered. He clearly was going for the ball, as he didn't even bother about the tackle and reached in there trying to get the ball. Unfortunately, it bounced right back into the Victoria Kings' hands.
So Victoria will have another chance on offense. They are deep in Rampage territory. 31-yard line, not bad field position. We'll see if they can do anything with it. They need a lot of points in a little bit of time. Gives straight ahead to Derek Jones, number 23. Nothing doing. Jones slow getting up. Jones shaking up, and the trainers are out to look at him now.
Well, this is something you really don't want, is your players to get injured, especially in a game like this. I mean, you obviously don't want them to get injured at all, but when the score is this lopsided, you really don't want that to happen, and you know, sacrifice your players in a game that really is already over. I hate to say that, but it really is.
So Jones able to get up and leave the field unassisted. Just walking off there slowly, you see on the right of your picture. Second and 10 for Victoria. Shotgun formation. Ahmad takes the snap. He looks in zone, tipped incomplete.
Guess who? Guess who almost came up with his 4th interception of the night?
That ball thrown in between double coverage, so not really a chance there.
Well, the Kings looking for any kind of help that they can get right now.
It was Dimitri Bryant, the intended receiver, and I think maybe if he had been able to cut it back in towards the post, he might have broken free. Ahmad, quick swing pass. Jackson thrown down to the turf. It was Donnie McDowell who took him down. Victoria wanted a penalty marker on that play. I don't think they're going to get it, and they won't. So 4th down for Victoria.
Well, obviously they're going to go for it.
This will probably be Victoria's last gasp here.
And I actually thought they should have went for it, pardon me, the last time they had a fourth down, but they went ahead and punted it anyway.
What's up, Gil? What's up, two players? You know what I'm saying?
Ahmad has the snap. Fires incomplete on the near sideline.
Great coverage there by Joe Davis, as he got there at the exact same time that the ball did, I'm sorry.
And number 30, Joe Davis, with just perfect coverage. So the Texas Rampage will come on and try to expend the final 2:49 of this game.
Hey, what's up, man? Y'all about to Hey, Rev, am I through?
Victoria Kings defense kind of slow getting onto the field. Now they're on 1st and 10 for the Rampage. McDade still in at quarterback for the Rampage. He turns, pitches. There's Gilmore. Number 9, Clyde Gilmore, out of Lufkin, Texas. He was able to turn the corner and get the ball across the 40-yard line. Spotted at the 41. It'll be 2nd down.
Still cheering even though they're behind.
Well, that's the way it is when you're a cheerleader. You can't give up.
You can't.
You got to keep the spirit up.
That's right.
2nd and 2. Quick inside give to Jenkins. Jenkins is close at the 45-yard line, and that ought to be good for a Rampage 1st down. And it is.
Hey, where are you? Hey, move, man. Let's change, gentlemen. Hey, y'all get back. Step over. Yeah, my back killing me, man.
Three wide receivers in the game for the Rampage. I formation. Action is stopped as movement along the line again.
2-minute warning.
And beg your pardon.
2-minute warning.
That play was stopped before it even got started, as we have now reached the 2-minute warning. So a timeout on the field, and we will take a timeout as well. We'll be back with the conclusion of tonight's game right after this.
Most of us feel pretty safe when we're at work. But every year, highway and utility workers are injured or killed on the job. That's because drivers aren't careful and don't slow down when they approach work zones. Think about it. How would you like it if someone drove through your workplace at 65 miles an hour? Work zone crews are just doing their job. Give us a break. Our lives depend on it.
I was in a gang, and I felt like I had to have a gun. I felt pretty tough carrying it around. Then one night, I felt like I had to use it. And I killed a guy. Lose the guns, man, because you're gonna die out there, or live in here. Man, and you don't want to live in here.
Don't mess with guns. A message from the Real Cowboys Don't Carry Guns program.
And the crowd here at Standridge Stadium, they've certainly gotten their money's worth tonight. Texas Rampage going to move to 4-2 on the year.
Kid enjoying the spotlight there.
There's a good reason to party if you're a Texas Rampage fan.
There really is.
Jubilation along the sidelines as well, so now they can kind of relax a little bit and smile.
Well, depending on how the Shreveport Pelicans do tonight against the Arlington Panthers, with this victory, the Texas Rampage can move into a tie with the Pelicans for second place. Panthers obviously undefeated until today, but if they lose, they'll be 5-1. But if they win, once again, they'll be tied for, Texas Rampage will be tied for second.
Number 9, Clyde
Gilmore with the handoff.
Midfield.
A couple of subs coming in finally for the Rampage, some numbers we haven't seen before. Number 81, Jason Reed, coming in.
He is split out to the far sideline. And McDade wants to pass. He lets it go downfield, looking end zone, incomplete, intended for Ryan Wallace.
They are just not going to give up.
And they are keeping the Victoria Kings on their toes. Demetric Bryant, number 8, with the coverage.
It kind of makes me wonder with them going deep in the end zone like that, if somebody's not trying to work on their stats or something.
I'm sure the players would tell you that that's not the case. They're not worried about that.
Of course not. Lawrence Taylor, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, he's played like Lawrence Taylor tonight. That's James Walton. Walton is from an institution we know very well, Brian, the University of North Texas.
McDade showing his ability to hurdle benches.
He was close to first down yardage there, too. In fact, he got first down yardage.
Some of the starters taking a break from the shoulder pads there.
1:07 remaining.
Final 67 seconds remaining there.
Celebration continues. You know, unfortunately, they don't have a mic down there, so we can't tell what they're saying.
High moms all the way around. To give straight up the middle, Jenkins. Jenkins fighting for yards, dragging a couple of tacklers with him out
Here we
across the
go.
40-yard line.
Round one. Ring the bell.
Now, I'm not sure that there's any call for any of that type of activity, but the frustration's kind of taken over there, and that was Reed, 81, as you mentioned, who just got in the game, mixing it up there with some of the defenders.
Reed's going to get as much action as possible while he's in there.
He wants to get his money's worth, too, Mike. Yes, on this play.
26, second down, 4.
You know, one thing I never understood about football is with all those pads, you really can't fight, but they try it anyway.
And with time winding down here, we want to remind you the Texas Rampage will be in action again right here at Standridge Stadium in the Carrollton Farmers Branch area. That'll be less than 48 hours from now at the time you're seeing this. It's coming up Saturday night at 7 o'clock. We will have that game for you right here on DCTV as well. But you can see it live. We're just coming right out to the stadium. We'd love to see you in the stands. Be sure to tell your friends, and then tune us in a week from now, next Thursday night at 7. James Eisenberg looking on. His team is now 4-3 on the year, so they will be in a matter of seconds. And a great showing, as we said, on both sides of the ball for the Rampage. And Mike McDade takes a knee. And that'll do it. So the Texas Rampage go to 4-3 on the year in Gulf Division standings of National Minor League Football as they defeat the Victoria Kings 42-24. For Brian Smith, I'm Robert Iger. It's been a pleasure bringing this game to you, and we've got one more coming up for you next week. So until then, we will bid you good night from Standridge Stadium.
Home game next Saturday night right here at Standridge Stadium, 7 o'clock kickoff against Carrollton.